Hi everyone, welcome to Anji Maths channel. Today I would like to explain how to convert a rational number into the decimal form. A rational number can be terminating or non-terminating recurring decimal. Let us see the question which is depends on this concept. Without actual dividing, find which of the following are terminating. See, terminating means ending decimal. That is, let me show you 0.75. This is a decimal which is terminating after two places, and 2.345. This is also terminating after three places. What are non-terminating means? The decimals which are having like 2.33333 and so on. So these are non-terminating recurring decimals which can be put in the form of 2.3 bar. So the decimal numbers may take these two forms. One is terminating, another one is non-terminating recurring decimal in case of rational numbers. Whereas for irrational numbers, non-terminating and non-recurring decimals are called irrational numbers. That is another case. For rational numbers, these two cases are possible. I have taken some rational numbers. Without actual division, we have to declare whether they terminates or non-terminating. They take this form, that is terminating form, terminating or non-terminating, non-terminating, recurring. So how can you say? See, termination or non-termination purely depends on the denominators. These denominators tells you whether the decimal form terminates or non-terminates. See, let us take a terminating decimal, that is 0.75. If you put in the form of fractional form, it becomes 75 by 100. That is 75 by, if you write the 100 in the prime factorization of prime numbers, that is it becomes 2 square into 5 square, 2 square into 5 square, which means that the denominator consists 2's and 5's. This prime factorization contains 2's and 5's. Then you can see the decimal is terminating. Let us take 2.345, which can be written as 2345 by 1000, where the denominator is in the form of 2 cubed into 5 cubed. So if the prime factorization of denominator consists prime factors 2's and 5's, or only 2's or only 5's, then the decimal is a terminating decimal. Other than these two prime factors, if any other prime factor is having in the prime factorization of the denominator, that rational number does not terminate. It is a non-terminating recurring decimal. Let us see the prime factorization of all the denominators and declare whether it is terminating or not terminating. First, let us take the first one. 3 by 25. 3 by 25. Denominator's prime factorization is 5 into 5. 5 into 5. So this prime factorization of the denominator consists only 5's. It is a terminating decimal. It is a terminating decimal. Let us convert this rational number into decimal form. Later you can understand why it is terminating. See, if you are able to convert these 5's into 10's, then the denominator becomes power of 10, so that you can simply convert into a decimal number. Let us see how. Let me multiply with 2's which are equal to the number of 5's. That is, here there are 2 5's. Let us multiply the fraction with 2 2's. 2 into 2 by 2 into 2. Then what is the numerator value? 2 2 is 4, 4 3 is 12 by 5 to the 10, 5 to the 10, 10 tens 100. Numerator is whole number, point lies here. If you divide by 100, then the point shift towards left 2 places. So it becomes 0.12, that is 0.12. It is a terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. So whether a rational number is a terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal purely depends on the denominator's prime factorization. This denominator prime factorization consists of 5s, which can be converted into tens, that is 10 powers, so that you can easily shift the point towards left and you can write in the form of decimal number. This is decimal fraction. If the denominator is of 10 powers, that fraction is called decimal fraction, and simply by shifting the point towards left you can write in the form of decimal number. Let us take the second one, 11 by 18. 11 by, see this prime factorization is 2 9s, 3 into 3, 2 3s are 6, 6 is 18. See 11 by 2 into 3 into 3, let me multiply with 5 and 5, then this 2 can be converted into 10, but with what you have to multiply to nullify these 3's from the denominator. Can you avoid these 3's from the denominator? No, it's not possible certainly. If you are able to, see by dividing the numerator with these 3's, if you are able to avoid these 3's, if you are able to cancel these 3's from the denominator, then it becomes a terminating decimal. Otherwise it can't be a terminating decimal, as it can be further 55 by 3 3s are 9 into 10, 5.5 by 9. Further if you divide, it is a non-terminating recurring decimal. Non-terminating recurring decimal. There itself you can declare other than 2. If there is any other prime number, can have 2's, 5's. They can be converted into tens, but you can't convert this 3 by multiplying with any number into 10. So that it is a non-terminating decimal. Third one, 13 by 20. 13 by 20 means 2 tens, 2 5's. So 2 2s are 4, 4 5's 20. Already 2 5's are 10 is there. This 2 can be converted into 10 if you multiply the fraction with by 5. So let me multiply the fraction with 5. 5, 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. See how the denominator becomes 65 by 2 5's 10, 2 5's 10, 10 tens 100. I am able to convert this fraction into decimal fraction. How it is possible? If the denominator consists 2's and 5's, 2's and 5's, it does not contain any other prime number other than these 2. I can easily convert it into 10 powers, that is 10 or 100 or 1000. As here there are 2 2's, I have 2 tens, 10 into 10, it becomes 100. Simply whole number, point lies here, shift the 2 places towards left, it becomes 0.65, which is terminating decimal. So if you are able to convert the denominator into 10 powers, that is 10 square, 10 cube or 10 power 4, then it is a terminating decimal. Let us see the fourth one, 41 by 42. 41 by 2 21s, and 3 sevens 21, 2 3 are 6, 6 sevens 42, which is non-terminating. I can convert this 2 into 10 by multiplying with 5, but I can't convert these two into tens. So these are making this decimal form as non-terminating recurring decimal. So this is clearly non-terminating. Why it is non-terminating? Because it consists of 3 and 7. 3 and 7 non-terminating recurring decimal. Let us see the fifth one. 7 by 16. That is 7 by 2 8s, 2 4s, 2 2s. This is 7 by 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So there are only 2s. So if you have 2s or 5s, it is terminating. It is terminating. I can convert all these 2s into 10s by taking 5s. So it is a terminating decimal. Let us convert into decimal form. 7 by 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. To make it into tens, let us have 5s in both numerator and denominator. Multiply with 4 5s. Then obviously denominator becomes 10,000. 2 5s are 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. It becomes 10 power 4, that is 10,000. This is 5 5s 25. 25 5 times 125. 125 5 times 625 into 7. 625 into 7. 7 5 is 35. 7 2 is 14. 17. 42. 43. 4375. So it is 4375, and it is whole number. By dividing with 10,000, it becomes 0.4375. The point shift 4 places towards left. So this is how you can convert a rational number into terminating or non-terminating decimal. So for non-terminating decimals, you have to do the actual division so that you can find what is its recurring period. And for the terminating decimal, it is very easy to find its decimal form, and we can say after how many places it is going to terminate. See, 3 by 25, 3 by 5 into 5, there are 2 5s. So that we can say it is terminating after 2 places. 11 by 18, it is not terminating, leave it. 13 by 20, 2 into 2 into 5. If there are 2s and 5s, look at the factor which has repeated more number of times. 2 is repeated 2 times, which means that it is going to terminate after 2 places. 41 by 42, it is having 3 and 7, non-terminating. 7 by 16, 7 by 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, it has only 2s. It is also terminating. Here how many 2s are there? 4 means it is going to terminate after 4 places. If it is have 2s and 5s, which are maximum, you have to see. If the 2s are maximum number, then it is going to terminate after such many places. So this is how you can easily convert a terminating decimal, a rational number, into terminating decimal by converting the denominator into 10 powers. Very easy and important for the half mark in 9th class or 10th class. I hope you understand. Thank you.